Guess who's back? Back again. Woodpeckers again. Okay, so I'm back from a long work stretch in Alberta and Saskatchewan. I left in June there sometime, the end of June. I did have a rotation job, but I left that job. Went back to the water and sewer industry, so bit of a long story there, but won't bore you with that. Anyway, I'm back now and I'm getting ready to move into the cabin, finish the addition, and yeah, hopefully spend the whole winter here. So yeah, still co-parenting my daughter with her mom, so I won't be here like 100% of the time, but I will be here most of the time. And yeah, what I'm going to do today is get the Bluetti set up with the solar panel, and I've got the Starlink ready to go because I want to have security cameras here now. So yeah, we'll get hopefully get this dish put up today and get everything working, and maybe even get connected to the internet today. We'll see what happens here. Let's try it out anyway. So obviously I'm gonna have to make some kind of frame, kind of like what I made for this panel. Oh, the gray jays are back. But we'll get it hooked up here and see if we can get it working, see if it's charging the Bluetti. 19 to 20 watts input right now. That's with overcast skies. Sun is sort of off to the side there. It's not bad. So we'll run this Starlink dish up to the roof. Get it connected. So this is the dish. This is the modem. I should probably read the instructions just so I don't mess this up, you know. Why not? Actually, I'm gonna go up on the roof first, and we'll get her installed on the roof. Then we'll do the technical stuff inside after. So I've got an app, Starlink app, that will show me if it's a good location, but obviously it is. Like, I don't have any trees, you know, that's gonna impede the signal. But we'll try it out anyway. View results. So it says all good. Good experience. Streaming video, web browsing, video calls, online gaming, all good for obstructions. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Besides it blow off, get destroyed. And I buy another one. I mean, it doesn't get windy up here anyway, right? Well, that'll be fine. That's fine. Okay, so get the modem hooked up. Everything's plugged in. Got the... So it's drawing 70 watts right now. But I just heard the dish up there moving and pivoting. So I'm connected to the modem, just waiting to connect to the Starlink network. Starlink found a satellite and is attempting to join the Starlink network. So we're just waiting on that now. Hear the dish moving up there, rotating. So I have full internet right now. So yeah, the real test will be when I go to edit and upload videos from here. We'll see how long it takes to upload a video. Or if I'm watching like a hockey game, see if it's laggy or whatever. I don't really game. I'm not a gamer, but you know, I might play a little bit with my boys or whatever, but we'll see how it works out anyway. But we got a big mess to clean up now, so. Also, I'm going to refurbish the stove. Got some rust penetrant there now for trying to get this stuff all loosened up. I'm going to take it all apart and get her cleaned up nice, because it's not a very efficient stove, you know. Like, I've got to be up every 2 or 3 hours, put wood in it, because it's a lot of air gets through the doors and stuff. So we'll get that fixed up. Hey, Luke. And of course we'll get back at this, get these rocks out of the way. I was gonna build the cabin like I did, you know, I was gonna build the addition like I did for the cabin with the square logs, but where I went away and you know, without a rotation, I never had time to cut logs. So what I done was I just bought all the lumber. So I've got all the lumber now ready to go for the addition. And we'll just do the addition. We'll just build it with lumber, and I'll probably put some log siding on there or something. I've already priced some log siding, and yeah, we'll go from there and get it closed in. Hopefully by the end of December. I mean by the end of November, before December. Get her all closed in, that part, and we'll get that opened up into the next part, and then we can work on the inside, you know. So anyway, we'll check back in tomorrow. Well, that was a task to get that out from the other cabin site, get it here. I tipped it over 7 times in total. It's just the way I loaded it. I should have made more than one trip, but I tried to get the 3 floor sections in one trip, and of course I end up having to work twice as hard, you know. But anyway, we got it here. So for those of you who don't know, those are the 3 floor sections I was going to use for the new cabin build before I decided to build an addition on here. So instead of leaving that in the woods to rot, I just went and got it. So that's 8 by 12, and I need one more 4 by 8 section, which I'm gonna buy and build, and that'll be the 8 by 16 that's gonna go the length of the cabin that way for the floor. And I already have all the lumber purchased for the walls and the roof, so once we get that floor down, it'll be smooth sailing. But of course we got to get these big rocks out of there still. That big massive one in the corner, these are all movable now, but that big one is a big boulder that's I need to chop it up somehow. Okay, I got a two-pound hammer and a cold cut. I'm gonna see if I can. I should have safety glasses on, but I don't have any with me, so I'm gonna do it without and hope for the best. Ooh. Lukey, you gotta move, bud. Hey, go find the rabbits. Go find the rabbits. Go. So close, like just this corner, and I'm home free. This will probably never work, but ah! What is going on back down the cabin? Me and Luke, and it's a gray foggy day once again, and the 7-day outlook doesn't look any better. So I took the door off the stove, got it all cleaned up nice, everything's working again, resealed the window, sanded down the door, grind it down the door, whatever. And was going to bring the grinder today, use the Blue Eddy to power it, clean that up, but forgot the grinder. So got the door all done, cleaned up, all the parts working again. So that's the main thing. And we'll get that stove cleaned out and sand it down, and we'll repaint the whole thing, and hopefully got a new gasket in here too. Hopefully it's more efficient now. Got this all sealed in here too. And yeah, some new screws in places. Took all this apart. I just want it to be more efficient so I don't have to, you know, get up so many times in the middle of the night and put wood in there. But I got a couple of new elbows there someone gave me. Gotta replace, this one's good, but I gotta replace the one outside. It's rusted out, so still no fire yet, but it's coming soon. Next couple of days, hopefully. This will be all done, and we'll get a good fire going. Didn't have breakfast this morning, so I brought some bacon and eggs and some potatoes. I'll slice up some potatoes and throw in there too. But first, tea or coffee. Not sure which one. You're like a drowned rat, Luke. Speaking of Lukey, I want to show you guys this amazing painting that my friend Natasha did for me. Pretty awesome, eh? Pretty talented she is. Hey, we love it, eh, Luke? Huh? We love your little portrait there, eh? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Ah. I tell you, Lukey was happy to see me when I got home after it was over 4 months. I was gone and I wasn't home, so Lukey was pretty happy. You know, he missed being in the woods just like me and being at the cabin and being on the quad. Although Nevaeh did take him a bunch of times on quad rides and stuff, so he did get out, but now he's going to be out a lot more. But anyway, after this video, I'm going to upload a video of a hike I did in September long weekend, Labor Day weekend. Me and my buddy Devin and another guy, Robin. We went up to Bully Glacier Falls there in just outside Tumbler Ridge, northern BC, for a nice hike. It was spectacular. I don't even know what else to say, but it was just an amazing sight where we went. We took the quads. We actually tried to get there a few years ago and never made it. We ran out of daylight because we tried to walk the whole way. But this time we took ATVs for the first 13 kilometers, so that like saved us a bunch of time. Then we hiked the rest, another, forget what it is, 5 kilometers maybe. Bushwhack, that's a bushwhack, like no trail, right? Because this is not like a trail that's like, you know, that they keep up, you know what I mean? Like, they don't work on this trail or anything. This is just a bushwhacking trail pretty much, except for the first 13 kilometers is a old logging road, so you can get in there on quad. Still beat though, even on quad, it's pretty sketchy in places. But anyway, after this video, I'm going to upload that one. Hopefully you guys go check that out because it's some amazing scenery there. It was quite the trip. We hiked in on day one, set up just before dark, set up our tents and stuff, like real close to the waterfall. We had a beautiful spot, nice flat grassy spot. And like woke up the next morning to this amazing waterfall just right there coming off a glacier, you know what I mean? And yeah, we spent all that day there exploring and stuff. There's an old plane crash there from like 1965. We explored that. I hiked up to the waterfall, which was very sketchy. I shouldn't have probably done it, but yeah, so went up to explore the waterfall, and we had a nice fire, and both nights were crystal clear. And I mean, we're way in the back country, away from any town. And the stars were amazing. We seen the Starlink satellite train, or whatever they call it. Both nights went over. It was just amazing. The Milky Way was right above us. And yeah, it was just probably the best camping experience of my life, that trip. But the glacier river that flowed down there had beavers in there, and fresh beaver dams and fresh beaver trails and everything. Even though I filtered my water, I did end up catching giardia on that trip. The day I got back, I had to run to the toilet and pretty much spent 15 days there. You know what I mean? Like, I was sick. I lost 10 pounds in 15 days, and I was just miserable because like, it was the worst. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I filtered my water, and we boiled water. But you know, sometimes when you rinse out your Nalgene bottle and stuff, you're gonna get water that's not filtered. You know what I mean? In your bottle, and yeah, I ended up with giardia, which is beaver fever, of course. And yeah, I ended up with a really bad fever for a couple days, like a day and a half. I thought I was gonna die, but and then 15 days of diarrhea, like severe diarrhea. So always be careful with that stuff, you know, filtering and stuff. It can still happen, I guess, obviously, but just try to be careful with that. But anyway, still the best trip of my life. Like, when it comes to backcountry, you know, backpacking and hiking and stuff, it was the scenery was amazing. Yeah, it was just a great time. So hopefully you guys check that out. I'm just gonna go out and chip away at that rock again a little bit, and yeah, we'll see if we can get some of that moved and get this floor going here, get the floor section going of that addition, and she'll be smooth sailing from there once we get that floor in place, you know. So I got a new splitting axe. I haven't used it for actually chopping wood yet, but I figure I would try to use this. It's an 8-pound splitting axe, but forgot safety glasses again, so I wouldn't recommend doing this without safety glasses, but you know, I'm gonna do it anyway, of course. Oh, okay. Like, I'm getting to the point now where I'm just gonna build around this rock. Still make it 16 feet long, but if I gotta take the corner off the cabin, I will. Because if all this was clear right now, I could be working on the floor, you know what I mean? Once I get the floor down, obviously it's not going to take long to stick up 3 walls, put the roof on. But yeah, we won't give up just yet, but it's getting to that time, you know. Stay back, Luke. Oh my God. I got the cold cut down there now. It's a lot of rock. A lot of rock to chisel out of there. Okay. I think we should start building this addition. Pitter patter, let's get at her.